I will always remember how my grandfather chose life when it would have been so much easier to give up. When someone asked my grandfather where he was from, instead of saying Columbus, Ohio, where he spent most of his life, or even Poland, where he was born, instead he would say that he was from the Holocaust. And by saying that, he was expressing how the Holocaust had this indelible impression on his psyche. It forged his identity, and it was this shadow that hung over his entire life and gave the context to his entire life. Sometimes he would say, don't mess with a guy from a Holocaust. It was important for him to tell people that he survived the Holocaust and what happened during the Holocaust so that people wouldn't forget. One day, he was told that the following Sunday, following the Sabbath, the Nazis were going to come and they were going to round up all the Jews of his town. That Saturday night, right after Shabbat, right after the Sabbath, they ran into the forest and they didn't know where they were going. They just took what they could. Again, there were 6 children. There were 3 boys and 3 girls and the parents. The forest led to another town, and as the Nazis got closer to that town, they would go to another town. And this went on for a while until they came to a ghetto. And a ghetto was a place where all these Jewish people were living and 4 families occupying one room. And there was lots of disease and lots of starvation, and people would die just like that before anything happened. But they were still together until one terrible day. The Nazis came and banged on the doors and searched and yelled for all the Jews to come out. And that was it. They knew there was no place left to run. There was no place left to hide. And that was the last moment that my grandfather had with his family intact. My grandfather had 2 main wishes in his life. The first was that we should watch our children and take care of them. The second was that we should tell his story, tell the story of the Holocaust, so that the world would never forget.